Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to SMG Viewers Comments episode 66. Before we get started here, I just wanted to ask you guys a very small favor. If you could, please hit the bell on the subscribe page for my channel. It will give you notifications as to when my new videos come out. It would go a very long way into helping support the channel. Thanks so much. Let's get right to it.
You look like my mom, but uglier.
And judging by your profile photo, I could have been your dad, but the dog beat me over the fence.
I'm thinking of getting bias effects, but I can't find anything online of how to get the signal from my guitar to my computer.
Well, dude, what you need is a little two-channel interface like the Scarlett 2i2 or something like that. You actually need something to convert the signal from your guitar into a signal the computer can read, and your standard sound card inputs just aren't going to cut it. There's a lot of little two-channel interfaces you can get for like $100, $200, that sort of thing. All you got to do is shop around. Your best bet for a very basic question like that is check out homerecording.com. They've got all kinds of stuff on there for beginners, and I'm sure they could be a huge help to you.
So I went to a workshop from DPA Microphones in which something was said that kind of made me think, don't use EQ, use the right microphone. Would like to hear your feedback. Thanks, man.
And they are 100% spot fucking on. Absolutely use the right microphone. If you don't like the sound you're getting out of something, change the microphone. If you've got a bunch of microphones kicking around, yeah, just swap out till you can find something you like. I know a buddy of mine used to do that with kick drums all the time. He'd go from like a D6 to an RE20, you know, and a few others in between just till he got the sound he was looking for. You can do the same thing with snares, toms, guitar mics, all that kind of thing. And I am thinking on doing another one of the How to Record Heavy Guitar series. We start taking a look at different types of mics and what kind of sounds they actually make, and then how you can combine them. That should be a really cool episode. But I mean, like when I was in school for audio, that's the first thing they drilled into our heads is you don't want to use an EQ because an EQ is like a shitty amplifier for whatever band you're adjusting. You're better off adjusting the mic, moving the mic position, or just changing the mic out altogether.
Never been so early. Who am I kidding?
You're just kidding yourself because I saw the hooker you hired last night and she was in and out faster than the pizza delivery guy.
If the whole rock and metal genre was illegal for you to mix or work on right now this second, what kind of genre would you go to? Soft rock is illegal too, but country music is not.
Actually, there's a lot of other things I could probably do. I mean, like I've done Celtic bands before, so I could do that, but I'd probably want to get into like doing classical music, like orchestral miking and that kind of stuff, because it's very challenging from an engineering standpoint, and that'd be great. Maybe some jazz, that'd be fun, because those guys can really fucking play, which would be a nice fucking change after recording fucking indie metal bass players for years and years and years. Yeah, there's all kinds of great music, and that's the wonderful thing about music. There's so many different styles and genres. You can find really inspiring stuff. Not necessarily in metal. Like I said, go check out some jazz stuff. You'll find some absolutely brilliant fucking performers in that genre.
Metal Jesus and Metal Ben Franklin.
Thank you for the comment, Metal Forrest Gump.
Deodorant. For the love of all that's holy, get spray rather than stick. That way you can aim it at your bandmates without fear of catching anything the next time you use it. Also, you forgot the single most important thing you'll ever put in your toolbox, a $20 20-pound note. It doesn't matter how well organized you are, if you gig long enough, you'll inevitably run across a situation where you need petrol, pizza, beer, and you're out of cash.
That's a great suggestion. I'm not so sure about the spray deodorant, though. I mean, like, we are talking about musicians. There's chances are some idiot's going to spark up a lighter at exactly the wrong time and burn his face off. That's why we recommend the stick stuff. It's not, yeah, it is too much to ask for your band members to carry their own deodorant, isn't it? Maybe the spray is a good idea. As for the $20 idea, that's really good. Just make sure you tape it up underneath somewhere and hide it really well in your toolbox so it doesn't grow feet and run away. But great suggestion, dude. That's awesome.
Love the video. What would be a good toolkit for the gigging guitarist or bassist?
I'm actually going to be putting together a guitar player's toolkit video very shortly. I've got a pretty comprehensive list together. I'm just going to get all the supplies and show you guys what I do with it.
Hey Glenn, what's your opinion on home studio owners who produce different genres of music and trigger their drums because they can't get certain drum sounds a client wants? I know you're for a natural drum sound, and I am too, but a lot of home studio owners don't have the kind of gear or time to get natural drum sounds for every different genre. Thanks.
You just used my most hated word ever. I agree with you, but nothing said before the word but means anything. So let's just skip that bullshit. I've always felt, and you guys are probably going to hate me for this, but I've always felt that live drums are what separate the men from the boys when it comes to making records. That's the thing. I mean, like, why is it so fucking hard to hear the drummer anymore? You know, like I said in the last episode, you know, we're getting all this mechanical bullshit being replaced, and we're really missing out on the next John Bonham. So that would be my thing, is not how do we make samples work? It's like the question you should be asking yourself here is, How can I improve my skills to get the drum sounds that I want? That should be the question.
I didn't see this in the video, but another great thing to have in your toolbox is a snare cord strap or release string to reattach the snare strand. I've seen, myself included, several drummers break the snare cord right before a show. It is not something many people think about to have spares.
Great fucking idea, dude. I can't disagree with that at all. You know, they're not really that expensive. Maybe even having some on hand, some extra snare wires would be a good thing too, because you never know when you're going to need them. Good suggestion.
What kind of a drummer shows up at a gig without sticks? I usually can't even play properly with other drummers' sticks, as most people use 5A or B, and those are just too small for me.
Thanks for writing in, Captain Caveman. I really appreciate that. Good luck with those fucking tree trunks you're playing. What kind of drummer shows up at a gig without sticks? The fucking kind of drummer you gotta play gigs with. How many shows have you fucking played? I mean, you haven't seen that case? Fuck, man. Drummers just love showing up without important things. I've seen bass players show up at gigs with an amp, you know, like a cabinet and a head, and then forget their speaker cables. You know, stupid shit like that. Musicians do really dumb shit all the time. So planning ahead can go a long way into helping your show be a little bit more successful.
What do you have against grunge music?
What do I have against grunge music? I don't know, other than the fact that, you know, music was great before Nirvana came along, and then record companies, you know, just decided they wanted to sign every shitty fucking band that they could find. What do I have against grunge music? I don't know. I remember going to a party in 1992 and then playing Smells Like Teen Spirit on fucking repeat. What I have against grunge music, you know, every third song on the fucking radio is Smooth Man! You know, every fucking third fucking song, or Alice in Chains, you know, it was fucking overplayed to death. You couldn't fucking escape it. And it's like, can't we hear a fucking guitar solo? What the fuck? What I have against grunge music. Grunge music fucking ruined rock and roll as far as I'm concerned. Enough said.
Quick tip. If anyone wants to borrow your Sharpie, let them have it, but keep the top. They are less likely to stick it in their pocket and walk off with it. Nice beard, TJ. A bit further down the evolutionary tree, according to Glenn. Only joking. Great fit.
You're absolutely spot on, you know, about the beard thing. You know, and I guess the Sharpie thing, too. That's a very good idea as well.
Fuck you, Glenn.
All right, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the notification bell on my subscribe page. It would go a very long way into helping my channel out. You can check out my shop for the pitch correction. It's like steroids for shitty musicians shirt. And please sign up for my mailing list. Like I said, we're going to be having a giveaway for mailing list subscribers from Focusrite. It's going to be a recording interface, and it's going to be kind of fucking awesome. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Have a wonderful weekend. I'm out of here.